Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with beautiful Dolly today, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. First, we want to take a moment to introduce the training equipment that we're using. And Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little adjustments that are needed, and that is just a little tug and release on her training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and for positive reinforcement, Rich is also using a clicker and treats. So you have a lot to learn about when Dolly comes home. She's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is one of the most important ones for you, and that is heeling. Heeling is nothing more than proper leash walking, not being distracted by things that are going on around her, but maintaining pace with you when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind. If Rich turns, she turns. And she should always have her focus more on you than what's going on around her. And when Rich stops his feet, she sits very nicely. And that's an automatic sit. Rich did not tell her to do that. That was the sit stay that you just saw, hand and voice command, one word command to stay. When Rich returns back to her, he walks right back to her shoulders where they started. He gives her a little treat for doing a good job, and they start heeling again. So remember, you want to practice walking with her, keeping your hand down lower on the leash so she doesn't have a lot of slack. Rich is basically holding that leash with 2 fingers. She's been exposed to a ton of other dogs here. There's your sit stay again, and you can practice this indoors as well as outdoors. If she starts to be distracted, you saw Rich took a step in and just repeated that stay command. And this is the come on command. And she's supposed to come and sit. Very good. And they will demonstrate that come command again for you. So every command in and of itself is important, but you can practice each individual command separately, both indoors and outdoors. I always tell my clients, if you don't have control of your dog in the house, you're not going to have control of her once you leave the house. So I've been to your home, and I know it's big enough for you to practice with her inside. Rich is demonstrating the come on command again. She comes and sits. That was perfect. So the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is her lay down command, and you will notice that she does have a mat out here. You can use a dog bed or a blanket in your house. That's a go-to place. Down, and make her go all the way down and stay. And she likes her little mat. She's such a sweetheart, such a cute little girl. I understand why you've missed her. When Rich returns back to her, he walks right back to where they started to heel position. He heels her out of that. And we're going to demonstrate that for you one more time. Right back to her place. Sit. Automatic. Very nice. And down. And you hear Rich say all the way down. She has to lay all the way down. And it's very hot and humid and buggy out here. So on nasty days like this where it's rainy or it's humid, you can work in the house. You don't always have to be outside to work your dog. So we have demonstrated for you her ability to heel, to sit automatically, to sit and stay, to sit, stay, and come, and to down, stay, and come. She has done a great job here at school. We've enjoyed her. She's been a wonderful guest. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you real soon.